Welcome to ShiftJockey, online shift scheduling made easy. I'm going to take this time to uh, go over the administrative reports that you can run within ShiftJockey that can help management. Where we're going to start here again is the user login page. This is client specific. Specific web address for your group will be provided to you on successful subscription for service. We're going to log in right now with an administrator account. This just needs to be someone who has this privilege. Again, you can allow report privileges to just about any of your users, even assistant level privilege. You can find the reports function in the dashboard. When we open this, it gives us choices of the different reports we want to run, and we'll go through these right now. The user report gives us one giant roster, essentially, list of all of our users. Some of these users are not on a roster. For instance, this one here, Annie Apple. So it shows us where they're on the roster at, what their FTE is, username, name, email, what home site they are if you have multiple sites, and then what their privileges are that they have. Here you can very quickly see the different privileges. Also, we can see who has build privilege and what sites they have build privilege at. Shift report allows us to select by either user or location, if we have multiple locations, for multiple periods of time, 3 months prior, first of the year, back to 1 year prior. We'll say over the last 6 months, or we can say actually from the first of the year. This will pull us a shift report by user now since the first of the year. Gives us the dates here, shows us each user, their FTE, and how many of each shift they've worked since the beginning of the year, including their time off shifts, their holidays worked, and their weekends worked. The next report we'll look at here is a swap report. This lets us find out, look at all the swap requests, say for the last 6 months, and it'll show us who requested it, when they requested it, the details of the swap request, and what happened with it. Was it approved, declined, etc. Another report that may help you is time off report. This, again, we can choose different time periods. Say for the last 6 months, we can get a list of all the time off requests that were submitted, by who they were, when they were requested, and their details, and the status, whether they are approved or declined or not. Those last two reports are very useful in terms of deciding how fair certain users may have been treated, or if there were any discrepancies in what was said and what was done. Schedule edit report is another default report built within the system. This lets you look at all manager schedule edits over a period of time. So we can say for the last months, what were the times somebody went into a built schedule and edited it? And you can see the date of the edit, who the individual was that edited it, what user and shift did they edit, what did they replace it with, what did they replace, and what did they put in there with. This gives you a nice audit, all the schedule changes after it has been officially designated as built. Reports can also be printed. We can pull that one up here, and again through your browser print function you can be able to print these off. Reporting function privilege can be given to a number of users, including your secretaries. Anyway, these are the default reports that come with the default version of the system. If you have specific reports that you'd like for us to create, those a lot of times we can build for your group individually. Most people find these very sufficient though. Anyway, we're going to log out now. That concludes our talk over the reports. I hope you found this very useful. Again, you can find ShiftJockey online at shiftjockey.com.